here in the Mayweather Boxing Club with Ashley Theophane. Just a couple days after a disappointing outcome with as part of the Floyd Mayweather-Canelo fight. Ashley took on Pablo Cesar Cano. Just thoughts on the fight in general.
It was a good fight. He's a good operator. He's fought for the world title twice. He's boxed two boxing legends in Eric Morales and Shane Mosley. So he's a good fighter. He's fought some good guys. I fought some good guys as well. I fought Danny Garcia, DeMarcus Corley, and Delvin Rodriguez. So for both of us, it was a good fight. Like going in, it was what it was, and I think he had his moments. I had mine, and I haven't watched it yet. I just can talk about being in there. But it felt as if it was a very good fight. It was a seesaw fight. He had his moments and I had mine.
Yeah, you haven't, like you said, you haven't watched it on tape, but when you're in there, did you feel that you had done enough to take a decision? I thought out of the first 5 rounds that I took 2 rounds, and I thought out of the last 5 rounds I took 3 rounds. So I thought I did enough to get a draw. One judge, he saw it my way. He gave me 6 rounds, and it was just one of those fights, depending on what you liked. And 2 of the judges, they went against me. Yeah. Now you were pretty confident going into the fight, like any good fighter should be. Did he do anything that surprised you in there?
You have to believe in yourself. If you're a boxer at the highest level, you don't get to be open up the pay-per-view if you're just a mediocre boxer. You gotta be good to be able to open up a bout. So you have to believe in yourself. And he was very strong. Like, to me, his thing was his power. But I've dealt with it all in my career. So he's a good fighter, and it just went his way on that night.
Now this was your first outing as part of the Money team. Just thoughts on that. Are you proud of your performance? Do you think you represented well, or going forward, what do you think? We want to win, because Floyd had already said I just had to get the win, and I would have had a world title shot next. So it's obviously I'm not happy that I didn't get the win, but Floyd, like Floyd said, I fought like a champion, and I'm gonna be back. So it's all good. The Money team, they got my back, and I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get a win. I haven't been in the ring for 10 months, so I show glimpses of what I can do. So you have to take away the positives out of the fight. It was a good opponent. It was on the biggest show in years, so I'm grateful to Leonard and Ellaby and to Floyd Mayweather for giving me the opportunity. I didn't get the result we all wanted, but great things take time to make happen, and we'll get there in the end. So how were you emotional to the fight? Because it's kind of strange. It's a historic night. Floyd dominated his fight and won. So you and Iniche, of course, came up a little short as well. But for most of the Money team, it was really, it was a positive night. You mentally, how is it like being part of that environment where most people are happy, but yet, you had a negative outcome and you were disappointed? How were you emotional after the fight? Were you okay, or were you, kind of disappointed, or how did you take it?
Well, for Floyd's, the Robert Guerrero fight, and I was there as a fan, so I got to see the whole event. But this one, it was work. I was there working, so I didn't really get to see the event with the rest of the guys out in the stadium, the arena. I watched it backstage, but Floyd put on a master class as we knew he would do. I predicted that he was going to win all the rounds, and that's what it looked like he did in my eyes. And you're gonna have some times when there's gonna be some losers and some winners. It's part of any sport. It's winners and losers, but it's how you come back. So Shay will be back, and I will be back as well. So it's part of the sport. Winning and losing is part of the sport, and we'll be back.
Now you watched Floyd, were you surprised that he was able to dominate the fight so much? I mean, I think, he was obviously a favorite, but were you surprised at all that he basically, other than what CJ Ross said, basically dominated, almost, if not every round?
Well, I've done interviews leading up to his bout,
And I said I wouldn't be shocked if he won every round. So, like, Floyd went out there and he done what Floyd Mayweather does. Like, to me, he put on a show, you know, like a boxing clinic. And yeah, so it's on to the next one now.
Right. Now, you said right before we turned the camera on that you're heading back to England. How's the response been from the UK? Your fans back there, they've been supportive?
Oh yeah, I've been getting love from the UK. The UK's proud of me. I'm representing on the money team. And yeah, I'm going back home for a little rest for a few weeks. Then I'll be back here just putting in the work. So you know, it's all about you got to move forward. You know, you got to move forward.
So what is the plan? You said, you know, are you trying to get back in the ring before the end of the year?
Oh yeah, I would like to get another fight before the end of the year. You know, so my team will be speaking with Mayweather Promotions and just trying to get a fight, be it November or like December. So we see what happens.
And coming up, how is your mentality? Last question is, as far as coming off a fight, a win as opposed to a defeat. Is it a defeat make you more hungry, or how does that work?
You know, I've lost before, and it's never easy. And like with all of the times, I've bounced back bigger. Like when I lost to Danny Garcia, I came straight back and I beat Delvin Rodriguez. So I always bounce back, and you know, it just makes you focus. I was focused anyway. I fought good, I just started slow. I thought I did enough to get the win, but it went against me. And I'm still focused. I'm gonna keep just putting in the work, and you know, just get like a couple wins, and you know, the world title shot. That's still the dream. You know, I just gotta get like a couple wins, and I'll be back in there. So I'm still focused, and it's gonna happen. It's just when.
Right. And then for those who haven't heard from you since the fight, just any messages for your fans that are.
Oh yeah, just thank you for all of the support. You know, the messages. I read all of them, and I'm gonna be back. And you know, to stay tuned. Just follow me on the Instagram, on the Twitter. It's at Ashley Theophane. To my website, it's ashleytheophane.com. So we're gonna be back. You know, we're gonna be back.
All right, Ashley, appreciate it, and best luck. See you back soon.